Now to a morning original. This is new reporting that you'll see first on Wake Up Central. Inflation is on all of our minds and hitting our wallets at the grocery store. Wake Up Central's Michaela Johnson joins us now with more on how inflation continues to affect all of us. Michaela?
Hey there, Karen. The last time we talked about inflation hitting hard was for those Thanksgiving dinners. And here in Arkansas, it looks like the last 2.5 months, things have gone down, but not so much to see a significant change in your grocery bills. I learned retailers are searching for the best deal, but the message for shoppers is to try and find deals too.
You know, the consumer's pocketbook is feeling a pinch today, unfortunately, at the supermarket.
That pinch because inflation continues to stick around. According to Steve Good, the director of the Arkansas Grocers and Retail Merchants Association, current estimates show inflation at the grocery store is at 8%. That's compared to the 11% it was last year.
But still, that's going to be a pretty significant inflation when you consider that even, the Social Security cost of living was 8.7. That means that that's going to eat up, grocery prices could eat up a lot of that cost of living increase.
Good credits the continued high prices at the supermarket to 4 things. Diesel prices remain up, the price of commodities.
Anything that's any kind of corn, wheat, rice base are still up, and there's a lot of things that you can contribute that to.
One of those is last year's drought, and lastly, the war in Ukraine.
Ukraine produced, I think somebody told me, like over 50% of the world's wheat, and so with that, they're being in a war-torn area now. I'm sure their production's not what it is.
While these causes are mainly out of anyone's control, retailers are working to negotiate the best deal with their wholesalers.
So I think we've been very aggressive. A lot of retailers are trying to do truck buys where if you buy in bulk, you can buy cheaper. Forward buy where if you'll book further out, you can buy cheaper. Maybe catching a commodity on a down cycle, and so buying a lot of that commodity then.
These tactics help get a better price for consumers compared to buying open stock through the distributor. Even so, Good encourages shoppers to dig up deals too.
Shop your local store, shop their ads, shop their deals, and you can still feed your family pretty economically out of a grocery store.
Now, some positive news is that Good tells me that some proteins are down. So if you think about eggs, we had that really high increase that everyone was talking about.
Yes.
Those are finally on the downturn.
Okay.
And so is pork and beef steak. So those are going down too, just in time for some grilling.
Some grilling would be nice. However, I think it's going to have to hold off. Great story, by the way, Michaela, and appreciate it. Very timely.